Hello, everyone. Welcome to Decor. We're here today to provide some information regarding your students' progress report grades. Now, if you meet some teachers today who you haven't met yet, that's because we have you for periods 4, 5, and 6, and we've only met with periods 1, 2, and 3 thus far.
And just so you know, we are going to be going through this presentation pretty quickly because we figured you will be able to pause, rewind, forward, skip anything that you don't necessarily need. So please feel free to do that. And also there is a separate presentation that is being sent to you that has the links to this presentation. So if you would like to click on those, you can feel free to do that to access the materials, or you can write down where we tell you to write down those things for the materials. So now we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves.
My name is Mr. Blago and I teach history.
Hi, my name is Ms. Cruz Haro and I am a paraeducator.
Hi, I'm Ms. Flynn. I'm an education specialist.
I'm Mr. Lawrence. I teach science.
I'm Mrs. Lawrence. I teach English.
I'm Mrs. Snyder. I'm an education specialist.
And I'm Ms. Ah. I am the math teacher.
Some common reasons for your child's low grade could include not turning in their assignments, submitting blank assignments, failed to respond to an essay or a writing prompt, didn't complete the work, or does not attend their support groups.
Keeping up with your students' progress. Sign into your Aries to view grades and always keep up with your current email. Always check your assignments in Google Classroom, and here are the icons for Google Classroom and Aries. Always please check your child's grade prior to setting up any parent-teacher meetings.
And we have set a deadline as a core. The latest we will accept late work, the absolute deadline for late work to be accepted. And now we'll begin discussing our particular classes here. So I'll start with some history requirements and issues that may arise with grades. So the first thing is any missing assignment can be turned in for half credit before that aforementioned deadline of October 28th. Anything after that will not be graded. This is to give us time to put in grades before they're due, submit final grades. If a student has a 0 on an assignment, not the same as a missing grade, a 0, most likely because the assignment was plagiarized, and this has been communicated with the students and parents via Aries Communications for Parents, that any assignment that has been plagiarized will receive a 0 and cannot be redone. This has been something we've discussed frequently. Students have been warned of modeled plagiarism. It's kind of been a recurring problem, but the policy is a result of that. If a student has a missing test, they need to schedule a time on a Monday, preferably, to make it up. This should not conflict with their Google Meets with their counselors. Mondays are also good days to get one-on-one help with me if they need it. And this can be done by just emailing me, which the students should know how to access their Gmail account, and setting up a time in advance.
Hi, this is Mr. Lawrence, the science teacher. As you can see from this slide, we do have due dates on our assignments, so it's expected to be turned in on time. I will put them in as 0s or missing assignments in Aries. If your student makes up that work, then the grade will be changed to a higher grade, of course. But to turn in late work, you have to email me, so I'll know to go back and look in those old files. Please make sure the students put their first and last name and the exact name of the assignment, so that I know to go back into the files and check that particular assignment. One thing with science is all of the work is assigned through Google Classroom, but none of the work will be turned in Google Classroom. Our science curriculum this year is all in one. You'll be assigned the work through Google Classroom, but you'll submit it through TCI, only through TCI. The work can be accessed and submitted through TCI curriculum only, and we do that work in class as a group. The grades for science class will only be posted in Aries. They will not be posted in the TCI curriculum. I do have office hours on Mondays from 9:30 to 11:30. I'm here in front of my computer if you want to email me regarding grades or work. And I will also be available Mondays if we needed to set up a Google Meets for anything that's more, if it's necessary and can't be ironed out through an email. Thanks. I'm Mr. Lawrence, science teacher.
Again, I'm Mrs. Lawrence. I teach English. All work is expected to be submitted on time. When students aren't able to submit it on time, they need to let me know via email, remind, or another means to that they turn the assignment in. When they submit those assignments, they need to include their first and last name, their period, and the exact title of the assignment. The highest grade they can achieve on late work is a B-. Any work that's incomplete and turned in will not be graded. So I suggest that kids complete the work before submitting. All asynchronous and synchronous work can be accessed through Google Classroom, and I post grades in Aries. Grades are updated at least once a week, so check those frequently. My office hours are Mondays between 11 and 12 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Ms. Zah again, and just a quick review about how math is graded. Assignments are due by 9 p.m. the next day for both asynchronous and synchronous. So with assignments, they're graded on effort and completion, because the whole point in math, we want them to know that they can make mistakes and learn from them. It's all about the practice. So those are how the assignments are graded. They're just based on completion and effort. So we are expecting them to turn them in on time. So if they are turned in late, then you will receive half credit, no later than the core deadline. And then when we give assessments will be graded based on mastery. So when we are submitting those grades, if students do not do well on them, we want to have a growth mindset where students will be able to retake them, but they would have to schedule time with me. I also have office hours available. And so if you just click on the web, if you copy this down here, you can access the website, which has my office hour schedule, and you can schedule a time through that. Okay, so that is what the expectations are for math.
Hi, welcome to the Special Education Supports Group slide. Those students currently on an IEP are required to participate in daily support groups for English, math, science, and history. Your child must accept the invitation to the Google Classrooms for each support or academic subject.
During the student's asynchronous block, they must check into their support group in Google Meets. During the support time, a teacher is live to help students with modifying assignments, reteaching lessons, assignment support, scheduled questions, or social and emotional support.
Student check-in during the asynchronous block is mandatory and provides services minutes to support the student's IEP. We have a team to support our kids. Your child may be working with an education specialist as well as paraeducators. Still need to meet with us? If you have more specific questions for your child's progress that were not answered in this presentation, you can schedule a meeting with the core teachers during parent conferences, or you can email the teacher you'd like to contact separately. Notice the link at the bottom of this slide, the tiny URL. You can click on that or copy and paste it in order to make an appointment. And the conference times are listed here as from 1 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon and 5 to 7 in the evening, 10-minute time slots for each meeting. Thank you so much.